Alright, hell yeah. So this is dropping over a small little hole. I take a back paddle stroke behind that hole. That's kind of like the eddiest, the slowest water. That stops my boat. And I think the take-home point that I want to tell you is that me in the boat is the most weight, and everything else is just a lightweight craft. Yes, it can suck, get drag and stuff, but when I pop over this hole, if I slow myself down, it doesn't matter that the boat spins. Like, I have caught that eddy. So that's the take-home point for this. And we're going to catch this one a few more times. This is just a different view. This is kind of the traditional way that I would try to catch a hole. You know what I mean? Turn sideways. But we have to dig for this. And so we're going to show you 4 more different ways to catch this. We finally catch it. I probably should have clipped that. But hell yeah. And so here's going to be probably the more traditional way to catch this. Kind of dropping sideways, turning, and then paddling up into it. Now, if it's a rock and you're catching the eddy, you have to kind of go around it. If it's a hole, heck yeah, we can just dip a sideways tube. Now, this one I do a backwards paddle stroke, and again, I'm just focusing on getting that paddle stroke into that hole, and just knowing that, hey, if that's where my paddle is, that's where my body is, and the boat will spin, and I'll still be in that same spot. All right, heck yeah. Now, these next two, we catch it real easy, sideways. Half the boat catches that hole. It brings us to a stop. We got one more. Hell yeah. And then the other aspect, this thing pieces you off right and left, so I kind of want to aim for it. See how I'm driving up into it? Because that will piece me off to the right and left before dropping over. Alright, there's more advanced move here. So right here I'm just kind of drifting and I'm trying to aim for the center, but we get pieced off that right side, and that's the time that I have to paddle like hell. So right here I'm aiming from left to center. I'm kind of going up into the meat, still getting pushed off to the right, so I tried to spin and readjust. And that one would do a little bit better. Here I'm going up into that meat and then kind of going right over and taking that backstroke. So that one worked out real good. Now this rock is hella sharp, so I don't really want to go over it. So that time right here I'm paddling into kind of that meat, but trying to prevent getting pushed from left to right. This time starting on the left, getting drifted to the right, paddling back towards the center. Okay, so that's all 5. We're going to watch those all again. So this first one though, kind of just drifting in. This is what you do, but it pushes me off that right side. I don't even realize that. You know what I mean? So the more advanced move is to have momentum driving into the center. Just knowing that above surf holes, they have a tendency to push you off one side or the other. So right here, driving into that, and knowing that these holes, whether it's this feature or a wave hole or any sort of hole, has some sort of punch, you know what I mean? So you can drive up into the meat, and then the meat of that is going to stall your boat. Now this one again has a sharp rock, and so I really don't want to just drag my boat over it, but I'm going to paddle towards the center. Hell yeah.